Right now I'm going to be watching the Fortnite World Cup. It's going to start in about 4 minutes. Well, it already started, but the actual World Cup is going to start. It's just loading. Oh, join Icy Witch. Right, you ready to watch it?
Yep. So, I was just playing the high score game.
Now it kind of inspired one of the.
It's gonna start soon.
For you, what was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the?
We should just start right now.
Okay.
It'll probably start in 3 minutes.
Game I've ever played. I mean, if you're gonna go in with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard 2, and it just fills in 32 people. It's so much fun, man.
Okay. What about should we get the whole squad together? Or
I'm
not?
down with. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go for that. It'd be
Keys.
the in the world.
There's keys.
Nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing, man.
Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme this weekend, things going on outside of the
Never gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down every time.
Things to look back on. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time to New York City, such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game so we can get it all launched for you. But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vic Roy, man. Who's it going to be, guys?
Yes.
You got to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's going to win today? Scream it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Mongrel, Mitro.
Renner, it's launching, dude.
Here we go. Ladies and
There's so many people.
gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Finals.
Oh my gosh, no way, dude.
Begins right now.
Are you looking at like all the people's faces right now?
Yeah.
This is going to be intense. I mean, there's nothing
Oh my
more.
gosh, I'm watching a video and it says Fortnite. It says like World Cup.
Wait, are you watching it? See face on Nate Hill? Oh my.
And the pro, I mean, that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't know.
Forward with my pick.
No way.
To dominate today. You're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key. It's already been there right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
In the top left, you can see when people die. 7 SSK7 died. 4-1 and Tux. Tux is really good.
Honestly, at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house because you're going to be
Hey,
getting.
dude, take the.
Reveal that it is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe. Frosty Flights, Paradise Comms, Lucky Landing, all not safe.
I want Benji Fishy and
98 players remaining
other
right
guy,
now in this
Savage.
Now we
Let's kill
mentioned
him.
the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's
Is it?
Focus though towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot, and it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very early in this first
Punisher
game.
already died?
And on the flip side, the new
Punisher?
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You
He has good loot right now to start out with.
That's 10 builds.
Pump an AR.
Early game fights are always
It's
very
pretty good.
detrimental. You have to
He's got no
very,
ammo though.
very
And like no mats.
particular.
He's 9 builds.
When you're trying to ramp rush somebody because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have.
There's only 50 people left? 48?
No,
Wait,
that's how
oh,
many
no.
duos. There's 96 people left.
Per limb, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little bit more passively. No, because of those early limbs, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now
I only know who Brush is there.
They've got metal galore here, as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Also, Chinese kids. These kids are good.
Their most valuable asset.
Your shots, though.
What I'm just interested to see is, they have no rotation items when you're looking over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn in Dusty, so no ballers. It's going to be very difficult to make it to the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation. Shadow bombs.
Oh my gosh, hear your shots.
Here's another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are
4 builds.
White HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and his duo, Bell, get the quick elimination on the Brush. That's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Another rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. I feel like Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and then there's definitely some metal that you
can
gather around it. You know,
it's just hiding the brush.
Things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land Fatal Fields know how to actually navigate the loot in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Brush's cards. So this is key.
You think you should go
Reboot Vans. Remember, when you get brought back,
here's a shadow bomb
HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprinting back over that fight? I think so.
Vinny and Zexro? What happened to Zexro?
KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro.
Vinny, oh my gosh. Vinny already's done. Zexro's partner.
Oh,
Vinny got knocked. Where's Zexro?
Yuang trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive.
Where's Zexro?
He's got the shield advantage. All you have to do is play
Oh
this
no, Zexro.
I'm pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials.
You don't know who's Zexro?
What?
Hopefully find a chance to take him down, but
What can you say about Zexro?
It's just like, he's not in a good position. I don't really like Zexro though.
Zex definitely can interrupt this now. It took too long to start with the res, but it looks like
He's rezzing, what?
Might be dipping out, maybe trying to... He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's gonna get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Why, Zexro? That's dumb.
Right now, still at over 150 HP. The teammate
We got the wall. Nice.
It's not gonna happen, and you see Zexro right there. Hands
Don't get any points.
Some solid damage done, but
I'm watching this guy res him. Mine's a little slower than yours. You have a better connection than me.
Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important.
Wow.
Checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot. You guys can't see the screen, but there are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to have to start their rotations in.
Oh, Nick Hill and Funk.
A lot of very talented
Yeah, yours a bit. I like them too. I really like Funk Bomb. Before he was Face Funk, he was just Funk Bomb.
Oh, such good loot. Nate Hill. He has a combat,
Okay.
gold gold infantry rifle and
Okay.
Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks. 92 players left.
the loot is so good. Funks and
Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan
Come to Juice. Oh, I gotta watch this thing, Luke.
With your duo reverse, what are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah, alright, so
I will later, Luke.
every single one of the masts is like worth 200 wood, so you definitely want to go for those and easily get max wood in arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some
Funk is 6 shadows, dude.
About 300 metal, which is, you know, like the most valuable.
Flex on that like.
I mean, I'm just...
I mean, have
we talked
it's not that good.
I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people
what
left,
time? How long are you going to be there?
This is going to be nuts. You guys
Maybe like a couple hours or something.
The least amount of damage is going to start taking.
There's still a lot of people left.
Yeah, well, it's the World Cup. No one's gonna try to dial spawn till tomorrow. Alright, I'll come in sometime in the next like 2 or 3 hours.
Earn those extra points.
And so it could be 45 minutes, it could be 3 hours.
Watching Letwick and Quexy right now, it's so
Scarlet and Bell are already there from
normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby.
Twiz and Cover H already died? Oh my
down.
gosh.
45 duos remaining.
They're really good. Slacks wiped
zone
with
has
them.
just been revealed, and again,
Derek's killed Rush.
We'll begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to
Red
happen
Rush.
for 70+ players. So you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're at a point where their hand is kind of be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here.
Snappy.
There's Snappy and Red Rush. Already in the next zone, they're more than happy to just farm up.
They're actually stacked.
And claim it as their own.
Oh my gosh, Zappy and Red Rush.
Yep. I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people.
Their mat count is so high and their loot is so good.
Of the second zone, and honestly, just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy
how are so many heals still left? Volk's killed Flexi.
But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't
Flexity.
seen a lot of bombs. I don't see any launch pads in any
Flexi.
Yeah.
Loot Boy Max killed Sin.
Like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out
Oh
of the sky.
my gosh.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus
Zayt, and then Zayt finished him.
Still quite healthy between the two of them.
Yeah, it hasn't popped up for me yet.
Both of them. Harpy still playing the slow ground.
Chat, if you look in the top left, you can see what people get. It doesn't say Savage guys. Yeah, it seems like everyone is showing. Oh, he killed Nikov! That's Airwalks' partner.
So will basically be by himself.
No!
You know, it's going to be
I thought you wanted Savage and Benji doing.
It's in septic.
when your teammate is not.
I see them right to see.
Alright,
Oh my
Ronaldo,
gosh.
Zeph's partner, killed Volks. I mean,
less than them. That is
Do you see clicks and
no,
septic?
I don't. But I will soon. Your things,
It's so big.
clicks and septic, yeah, I see.
People kind of just lingering around in their one-by-ones, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna.
They have a snake box. The box is so big.
You're not gonna be able to make it.
They're just not near each other though, which is very unfortunate.
Divot, Diner. You see clicks.
They have bowlers too. Oh my gosh. They have.
You just said yourself. I didn't even know you could farm this.
They don't need
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick
Serpent
up
and
on.
Ronaldo and
Zip.
As there's so many materials to be farmed up, and for a lot of players, Ninja,
Jay
once
and
they get
Little,
maxed, they don't
C9
just
Jay and
stop there.
C9
They
Little.
keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of
Oh
materials
my
quickly.
gosh.
On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. You're seeing, if you guys can look up the mini map that we're staring at, every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in.
Oh my gosh, there are 83
Sniper
people
is in
left.
play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team, line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1-by-1, and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable.
Hey dude, you hungry? Are the rotation items? We got 6 shadows for this guy.
Storm
What's
Surge.
this? Storm Surge.
It's where whoever, if you don't do enough damage. No, I haven't seen
Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate out of here.
Storm Surge is if you don't Storm Surge is getting you. If you don't do enough damage to other people, then you have Storm Surge and it does 10 damage.
And you see it just kind of
They're one below
down from the heavens, and there they go.
That's so unfortunate.
Storm Surge, unfortunate for them, but again with not enough damage
Quentin
done,
and
they do
Luna.
fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man. Storm Surge really does just force people into
Dude, that's
pretty
not
sticky
fair.
situations, but
Yeah, it
again,
is.
just goes to
If
show
you're just
a
camping
lot of
and you're not
aggressiveness is
tagging
going to pay
anyone,
off for teams, man.
then-
You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat. You know what I mean?
Airwax
That's
died.
replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on.
Hunter King,
71 players left in this game.
King Star,
38
Mr. Savage.
duos. Again, it's a slow
Benji Fishy.
crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever
Slacks
seen
and
anything
key.
like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized in the beginning of competitive.
Savage and
So really
Benji
no one
have a
had
lot
to
of
rotate
health.
that much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim and they're just beaming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, there's so many people coming from the south right now.
Mongrel and
You
Nitro.
guys are in a top position with solid aim, man.
Oh my gosh, no.
He's spamming the spacebar, trying to make it as difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at already.
Wow, he didn't get lasered.
Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels.
Oh
More
my
shots
gosh.
coming down.
So unfortunate.
He's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that's going to be, I mean, if you can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades.
His loot is hot trash.
Yep, that's right there. They do box
Saf
up in
and
time.
Zay, oh
Did
my
take some
gosh.
shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that.
Stumping
Just a
second.
few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. Saving the campfire for the late game, it appears.
He's so many mats.
Ronaldo,
Ronaldo coming in there.
feed right there. Here's a look
Mongrel
back
and
at
Mitro.
with his duo,
Is they about to
Mitro.
go down?
Yeah.
They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's, you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is inventory rifle and a combat shotgun. So he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are, you know, anything like to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You know, you've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their 1-bys. You know, very difficult. Look at that healing too, though. Yeah. 5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
And they already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
Dubs and Mega.
They don't have to move too far.
Yep. And
Dubs and who?
Look at that, 135 total kills.
Mega.
They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1.
Or Mega.
Definitely keep up
It's
to
just
date
Mega.
with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map.
Young
right
calculator.
there. The eastern side
Do
of the
you know what's
zone.
one of the best
They're gonna
things?
have to inch a little bit more
Stinks.
towards
Oh my
Loot
god.
Lake if
Yeah,
they
I
want to
know.
be safe.
I'm in Champions
Dude, there's
Division.
64 people left in this tiny circle.
Well, yeah, it's the World Cup.
Into these fights, the Storm's going to start pushing them. Look how, I'm sorry, man. I just can't, man. You guys notice also, Stinks, man, these players are so talented. It's going to be so hard to spray through their walls and actually deal damage to them. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks, right? Little fart bombs is what I like to call them.
No.
1-by-1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away and trying to build new 1-by-1s to dodge the Stinks.
You see the Stinks right now going down on Mongrel. And Mongrel gets immediately ripped in 2 as it seems
Mongrel.
began to focus him right there.
I thought you wanted Benji and
I do, but I like other people too, Dum Dum.
Storm Surge has begun
You're bandwagon.
12 damage below.
I'm not. I like both.
The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, Mitro's goal, spray at players who have to push from the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They've got to push right at him, and Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
Phase Dabs and Phase Mega.
Oh no, mine paused. What happened?
Just refresh it.
Dubs' inventory, it is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still though, only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players.
Where are you at?
Folks, this is game
Dubs and
number
Mega
1
getting
of 6
synced.
today in the duos competition.
And Dubs just got knocked.
Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't
Is he gonna be able to res him?
Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's gonna go for the
He's getting Storm Surge.
Surge on.
Trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's gonna need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full
Dude,
health.
he's
Storm
getting
is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting it for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on.
I almost swallowed my wristband.
Alright, nice.
Right there, still below, as players are continuing to drop all around. But Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the Storm Surge. Fantastic composure again. One of the young
Are you in the
players on
lobby?
Stage, looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No
Hit the
more
shadows.
Dubs. The duo
Still okay,
down,
so now
and
finally above. Finally above, and guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation.
Mason, can you be sitting out?
He has
Why?
Because I'm gonna play and watch it.
Okay.
massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
This
and
storm
this
surge is insane. It's still going on.
Finally taken out.
I can't watch it in the lobby.
And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia, and you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja. What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head, boom, you're gonna get that headshot, you're gonna get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded version of the Legendary, the Epic, have 10 shots instead of 8. So I mean, it just packs a punch, and it can really catch players off guard. And that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players who will literally build and protect themselves when they get shot once.
Folks, there are 45 players left in this very, very small zone.
Love you.
We are now on our 6th storm. You see it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Saf right now discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
We already got people using shockwave grenades, guys. This is a very far rotation for the second movement circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle goes, this is where people start to only try to use the high ground.
And we know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game.
I'm going to crack the pros in this.
From the common enemy of everyone, which is that storm circle.
Calculator
taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the shadow bomb.
And Ronaldo has 4 kills.
Does land. Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now.
He's invisible.
We'll just stay boxed up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining, stomping the elimination feed. Arkram now
Ronaldo
goes down as well. You see the elimination feed on the top left to keep track of your favorite players. There's so much is going on. This is what
Benji Fishing and Mr. Savage on high ground.
Players mentioned tunneling. This is it right here. You move with the
Calculator died.
Give yourself cover, but not a lot of materials left. Only 22 builds, and this zone is stacked. But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing.
Oh my gosh.
That would be your 2 picks, so good for you. All right, I have to owe you a bet there, man. That, all right.
They've already 3 UM Savage and Benji.
People are dying left and right, being eliminated.
Nice.
Or Savage just used another shockwave grenade. He already had high ground, though. The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want the chance to win this,
oh, Benji's about to die.
Or have a rocket launcher to just take him out of it.
He's just so weakened. Mr. Savage just looks up.
No way, he got blue tea.
It's all Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. But 20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining, Ninja.
Right, it's all solos, and this is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr.
Savage.
It's up to Benji.
Dang it, man.
Benji's been in this position before. We know he can handle it.
Yeah, but they have 6 elims. They have 6 elims as a team.
Incredibly healthy, but now taking some storm damage. Benji just look at the materials. Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has 1 build left. Yep. That's it. That's all he has.
I want Benji and Savage to win this so bad.
10 total builds.
He's just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We've made it into our top 10 duos.
He's got bandies,
now in our top 8. Zayt and Saf now. Zayt and Saf now on the high ground.
Zayt and Saf are winning this game.
Duo left. This has a Zayt and Saf win written all over it. Mitro, Mongrel's duo, was all by himself very early on. Still alive in this one. 40R Storm now getting beamed. Ken, the North American duo of Zayt
and Saf are winning this.
It's down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega.
Nice.
And Scarlet on the low ground.
Nice job, guys.
Zay and Saf are winning, yeah.
Got a double, I think. 5 limbs. Tries to get it done. Not enough. Zayt and Saf. 2
Nitro
versus 1.
looks strong.
Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will.
Wow.
Zayt and Saf had the high ground, and they used it the entire game. Rain fire from above.
Wow.
5 limbs plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15 points. Game 1.
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja. They were the only duo
Wow.
left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send one player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot.
Wow.
That's
In
crazy.
the end, the veteran players
I
of
know.
Zayt
I've seen Zayt and Saf play so much. NRG Zayt and Go Saf. Wow.
Players with LAN experience,
Very good.
players who've been around the Fortnite.
They are. They're really good.
Do you like the skin that I wear?
It's alright. Wow.
Dominant in the World Cup qualifiers online, and it's only fair that they continue to show their dominance here at the actual World Cup stage.
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible.
Absolutely.
But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 elims down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy, we have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo, they were on the high
Good job,
ground.
Savage and Benji. They got like 10 points that
Players
game.
focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
It's unfortunate, man, when you have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high ground, they know that whenever there is a moment, that they have to shoot the high ground out with rockets,
crazy.
shockwave grenades. I think that's actually what happened. Someone shockwaved up and knocked them off the high ground.
Yep.
But when you have shield like Zayt and Nap did at the end there, and that high ground, I mean, it's over, man.
What a sigh of relief
Incredible,
for those two.
incredible first game, and we're only just getting started.
We're only just getting started. Remember, 6 games being played today in the duos competition, in which
26.
$15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow, we do it all over again, except with solos. So you'll want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversation. Send to Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed, man, you've got to be on your A game when it comes down to taking.
Let me see the leaderboard. Compete. Do section leader.
Oh, that guy has a DB for me.
Alright, Benji and Savage are in 5th.
That's
Mongo
good,
and
that's good.
Nitro are in 3rd. Dubs and Meg are in 7th. Who's in last? For some more people. Calculator and Macwood has Arkham and Falconer. Clicks and Septic don't have any.
Wait, what place did
Aiden and Sean!
What place did they get?
Who?
Sean and...
Sean and Aiden?
Mhm.
They got no points.
They got what?
0 points.
No.
Cease and Elevate.
They got 0 points. Oh, shit. I'm planning to... Mason, are you better than whoever it's called?
Who? Who?
Are you better than... Septic?
No. I'm not better than anyone
Dad?
there. Then who?
Daddy? Where are you? Oh, why'd you laugh?
This can get you some real entertainment. Eat. Bull. Can't wait, dude.
7,
Oh my
6,
gosh.
5,
This is so
4,
crazy. I
3,
can't believe.
2, 1.
Come on, Savage and Benji, let's go.
Launch, game number
Oh, I want
2
Benji and Savage
of the
showing so
Fortnite
bad.
World Cup Duo Finals is underway.
Again, I'm just going to keep saying it, the most nerve-wracking part of any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me, is the second you jump out of that bus.
Yep.
Right? Once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves, going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. And man, I'm looking at these llamas on my screen. I'm just hoping that they find them. There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llamas at 350 mats.
Dude, they're insane. And they're everywhere. And look, wait, can we look at the map? Look at the north side. We've got 3 llamas in a very small area. And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, the one thing I tell, I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, man, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in because,
they found a llama, dude. Oh my gosh.
Keep an eye out for that
Zayt and Seth just won, they just found a llama.
I mean, look, you're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation, there's shadow bomb storm, campfire.
Oh my gosh, that's so lucky, dude.
And remember, materials get capped.
Wait, were you talking to me?
Each type. So when you
Huh?
have 350,
Me?
it's the next job
Yeah.
for you. You can spend much less time looting and
farming
and much more time
myself.
looting. And look at Zayt perfectly using the Shadow Bomb Ninja. For players at home who are wondering how he
That's
just
sad.
uses it for way more than the
Shut
6
up.
seconds it actually lets you use it for. Explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump.
Illusion's
And as
like,
long as
oh,
you don't
hey,
touch any,
Illusion.
solid
I'm
ground,
watching
you're going to be able to continue to
the
double
duos
bounce back and
thing.
forth, man. It's an incredible use
Zayt
of
and
the
Saf
shadow
won the
bomb.
first game.
You're probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people's builds, and which is way more difficult to do that off a mountain, by the way.
We now take a look.
Alright, I'm muting you. Hey, Church. Leave party. Yeah. Renner, I'm gonna leave the party, okay?
Why?
Because you're being cheeky.
No, I'm not saying anything anymore.
Okay, don't be cheeky.
Down in Loot Lake, in Loot Lake, Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away, continue to farm up. Lucky Landing is not really a 4-person landing. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped. And Yuang in the fight right now, popping that last big shield, so all of his damage that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets an elimination and gets...
And look at how good these stink grenades are right now. Scram and Mexi have lost so much HP off the start of this one, just from getting ticks. The spray does come up through. Third party, though, beginning to shoot down on a Yuang.
That's cheeky, mate.
Towards this fight
Trying to line of sight
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Yuang all by himself, and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even take a wall.
They're really, this is an abysmal position to be in. Yuang knows that, trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
These players really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shield. Are they going to get the right play?
They're going to push forward.
Yuang, no shield.
Not. Oh my god. He just duo wiped.
And there was some delicious shockwave grenades that just slid down the
Yuang.
Yuang.
Some Chinese guy or something.
The 4 builds left. I believe there was some help. The shots that came in from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Yuang gets the cleanup on the last one right there.
That's actually a sick
What a
combo.
swing for the duo.
Oh
Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of
Just
the
box
map.
up.
Keys and Slacks up against 2.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point of the storm.
Yep.
So this is not, they can't afford this fight, right? The longer this takes, they're not going to be able to get materials. They're going to be burning all the materials in this fight right now. So they're definitely going to need these elims to make up for it.
That was
nice.
and Landjock and Punisher went down early last game as well, and it looks like Landjock will suffer the same fate here.
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still, now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again, Storm is about to start moving, so they're going to have to make these plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very few build. No shields. This spells disaster, and Punisher goes down, and There's the
So
frustration
unfortunate.
in the player camera right there.
What?
Stacks and keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They gotta go very far still.
Clicks and
Now over to
Septic.
Neo tilted. Clicks and Skeptic.
Yo, hey Zion.
Shield.
I'm just watching.
Did Doug again?
This many to only get 10. He's looks like he's trying to upstate Molotov.
Hey, hold on a sec.
Did Doug again?
No, they didn't die yet. They didn't die yet.
Unbelievable.
He's got a knock.
Bad Sniper goes down, and now
Oh.
he's able to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want
Zion
to
just watching the do a cup right now. Energy, Zay, and then Saf won last game, the first game.
Who are you talking to?
My chat, okay?
They do have the number advantage. Clips has
Your what? Your chat?
Chat.
And it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They've
You're
made the conscious
streaming?
decision to try to build out, but
Yes,
no.
of course.
They back up for a moment.
Finally gets a shotgun.
Yep.
This game is doo-doo.
Grenades now.
You're
as well.
streaming right now?
Elimination, and
We take the. Oh my God! We got some trash talk.
Wow, toxic.
Wow.
Just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This
And he's
dude's
about
gonna
to
come
die
over.
now.
40, but the stakes come on in.
He's about to die now.
Campfire down. He has.
Oh, and look
No, he doesn't.
It's Micho and Micho and Mongrel.
This is the World Cup, baby. I'm gonna show which continent is best. Mitro and
Wow.
Mongrel.
Wow, and they just knocked
And they
him.
storm roll through.
Wow. They just killed Clicks. Clicks is dead. Oh my gosh. Mongrel is a gold scar, gold combat, and a heavy sniper. Oh my gosh, he took his ult. Wow, that's
No shot
nuts.
Right there, Skeptic.
Oh
Just,
my
hey,
gosh,
putting on a
dude.
show. I love it. The man does YouTube for a reason.
You're
But then
insane.
also a fantastic player. I think speaks a little bit too soon.
Nate,
now
Aiden just got a
on your
knock.
screen.
He's about to
Does
die
knock
though.
one.
That
Hasn't
crew.
finished the elimination yet, so still will
Thurston.
gain 50
Nice,
HP if he
nice,
can get the
nice.
full. There it is.
There
Now
you
a
go.
2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. Look at how weak Sean is though, Ninja.
Sean has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield.
Okay.
Minis here. They're doing a good thing. They he's calling it out right now. But there's also a 2-on-1, and they don't know.
You're streaming right now?
Nice.
Double shotgun shot for over 21 white. Players no shield left. They're gonna try
Talking to chat.
Health, and look how aggressive they're being. They're both one hit. They can actually trap.
They're going for it.
So
they're
close,
saying,
I
no, we would've
know.
thrown the trap down by now. And there it is. And
Wow.
look at the take from Aiden. The jump out to the side. And they'll be rewarded with
Crazy.
shields with materials.
Wait, hold on.
312, and he's near backup to max health. I know Aiden is
Sean
a
needs a
crowd
med
favorite
kit.
here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer.
Damn it, Sam, I'm gonna have to go.
Those of you guys who don't know, the Storm Circle's about to update right now. We just saw the second one. Every
Oh, it was already unlocked. Hi.
east side
Good, how are you?
map. And also, guess what? Every single llama was found. All 5 llamas have been found, so we have some probably
Yeah.
a lot of rotation. Oh my god.
Zexo and Vinny and Ballers.
Freaking out, man.
You're getting into it.
Looks like a
right
lot
now.
Hey,
of
Mason.
people.
I love
Nice.
it.
Can you leave my part A?
Yep.
I'll join you in a little bit.
No, don't want to join me. Oh, it's
East
taking
and
a
south
while.
side of the map, easily into this zone. So if you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move in from the slipstream,
This is
you might be able to
crazy,
do a
dude.
lot of damage. And remember,
Oh my
you might think,
gosh.
oh well, there's no way you're going to get that elimination. I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying free damage for Storm Surge when that comes into play, because it is going to happen very, very soon here. We're about a minute away.
It literally looks like we've been watching that action. But there's 84 teams, 84 players left still.
Yep.
It's absolutely
I guess that's a testament to our observers.
Oh my
Great-
gosh,
great
Sizlucky's
stuff
in
to them.
lasered.
Sizlucky does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chug splashes in the inventory, and
moving
Ninja
around like a dolphin.
Chug splashes have came into this game and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item currently in this meta?
I think that, you know, there's a lot of items that get added where, you know, not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it. But let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen more positive, you know, reactions from an item being added than when chug splashes were added. I mean, nothing but positivity on Twitter. It was absolutely incredible. I woke up to some delightful posts. Delightful, just some delightful posts.
Yeah.
Those of you guys who don't know what they are, each one splash, they come in packs of 2.
Please
stack of
fix
6,
feel my mic
20
good.
health,
Let me.
shield,
Oh,
whatever.
that's
And they're
sensitive.
instant. You throw them down
Instant.
the ground, and they can be used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as, if you really want to be a troll, your enemies that you're not. Here are Mongrel and Micho in the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongrel has right now. And when you come into this, they were already in your top
Mongrel
three.
has Storm
So
Surge
right now, Ninja, where they have a pop-off performance right here. With only 6 games being played after the first 2, they could be your leaders.
They need to catch a near miss tags. Oh
Oh
wait, they're 404 damage above the threshold. What am I saying?
Sean in another fight with Quentin and his squad. Sean
I
trying to
like
take the
Sean.
balls here.
I really like Sean.
And he's out of light ammo.
Materials.
I want
He's out of materials. So he can't even
Savage
spray right now. The only
and
thing he can do is
Benji.
spray an AR, and that's not really going to be effective against top players if you're actually trying to take walls.
Oh, the player tried to drop a trap.
Nice.
Aiden, but Aiden does not fall for it. This seasoned veteran trying to cover his back. Players beginning to spray on through.
Wow, he got Quentin.
There's one of them.
Nice.
Gets his shield, that's why he went for the thirst.
Yep.
And grabbed the match. 365 match now. He has done more than that. He's got.
Get out of the stinks. They've got to get out of the stinks.
So week 2.
Oh my gosh. If Sean gets, if they get stinked one time,
Exactly what they should. They split up.
oh my gosh.
Now he's trying to take them one by one. Gets pushed by more than one person.
Quick reaction from Aiden.
Bro, they've
This
done
looks like it could spell
639
disaster
damage.
for the duo. Damage dealt.
No,
639.
took his
Does go
wall.
down. The quick edit
Sage
comes
making
through.
plays. Now it's up to Sean. Can he clutch it? Only 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition.
He hit stink, dude.
But it looks like Spades is way more healthy. And obviously there's 3 other players who are around him as well. So what's he going to do? Looks like he's going for high ground. Smart
Oh
play.
my gosh, I need to put it.
He's got what he's got. We both freaked out.
Going to put himself in a nice pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know what a brick or a metal pyramid.
Big thing to note. Look at the zone. He has to push. That's it. He has to push. He has 52 health. The zone is right at his back. He's got to go.
I'm scared
Don't
for
even worry
Sean,
about Storm's
dude.
Surge. They're
Oh
hitting
my
pieces.
god.
As well. Has a shot.
This is
He's
done.
going to be taken down. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any
Oh
competitive
my
game.
gosh,
Being weak,
dude.
low materials,
Like,
low
I'm
health, and being
like-
forced to push in.
Every time you watch Aiden and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive, it appears.
Yes.
If you remember the famous moment, I think for me, arguably one of the most famous moments in Fortnite competitive history was the Nick Merckx and Aiden duo where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago.
Oh my God.
And a crowd popped off. Well, they're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, though, when you fight that much, there's a higher chance of you going down. Speaking of potential fights, here's Sizlucky and Brush, who we saw earlier on in the last game at Fatal Fields struggle to stay alive. Now in another tough spot as they're both low on shields and low on health.
Decent rotation items.
Mongo and Reach are in a really good spot.
You guys have
Let's just check something. Next gen. Nate, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the World Cup at all this morning?
Oh, I'm watching it right now.
Zayt and Saf won the first game.
I'm pretty sure we can
Yes.
say that Aiden squad is not doing anything different. They're being incredibly aggressive.
I'm gonna do my birthday challenges.
Alright.
That was the top
I'm
5
watching
leading
it.
into this game. You see it updated again right
See
there.
ya. He's crazy, dude.
No, he's not exposed right there, right, Ninja? He's peeking through his
Benji,
build.
look in the top left, boys.
Through a pyramid, you hit edit on it. You cannot be seen, right?
I mean, Savage is dead too.
Very amazing feature.
Don't want Savage to be dead.
Battle Royale, the ultimate Battle Royale experience.
Ultimate Battle Royale experience, man. Blue T is in the storm, taking damage, a lot of damage, and he's still going to be rotating. Rogue taking damage as well. Thomas gonna have to make some plays. And there goes Rogue. He actually just got knocked. 66 players remain, and this storm is kind
Blue
of
T
moving a
is
little bit away
dead.
from Pleasant Park. But it's once you have a high ground mountain in play. I mean, I'm wondering if it's going to go north.
There's 3 high ground mountains in play, and
Really mixes it up late
and
game.
a drone ship that people can wind up going on top of, and those are brilliant to use.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys can get up on top of those, guess what? You have ultimate high ground on the map without having to place any mats.
Yep.
It's incredible. You can't get sniped from above, and you can deal with
Pretty Air
damage
Storm,
as well. Also,
Saf and
incredibly
Zayt.
difficult to shoot players that are up there.
100%.
But it's important to know that after the 5th circle closes in, those air vents will stop working. So if you don't have any rotation to get down, glider, redeploy,
Yikes.
anything like that, yikes. That's a massive yikes. You have to pray that someone puts a launch pad down underneath it somehow.
Yep. And
and go for it.
Yeah,
just risk it all.
Most of these teams will mess that up. Now, we talked about our Game 1 winners, the team that took home the Victory Royale, which is, again, 10
So many people in
placement
Pleasant.
points. The max you can get for placement in these games. It was Zayt and Saf, and they're currently set on up in the
Airwalks
zone for the
conclusion.
moment.
Did they just get the zone as well? Are they the...
And then Mega finished him.
I mean, they're close enough for sure, I can see. I think, no, actually, no, they got to rotate a little bit, but look, they got 4 shockwave grenades.
Yep. And they'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Airwax and Peacock, man. Here we go. They have to rotate the farthest. Look at how many stack players are on this side of the lobby right now, and they're all going to have to move very soon.
Yeah.
Calculator and Coleman.
Rotation ahead. Slacks and Keys. Watch them fight a little bit earlier on against Landjock and
to pop
Punisher.
those heals till his teammate comes in.
Yep. No, he missed one. He did miss. No, teammate's full. Teammate's full.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Geez.
Teammate's full.
You know, I was playing with Myth the other day, and he was using a lot of chug splashes without me, so I'm really sensitive on it.
We'll
really sensitive.
We'll let you and Myth handle that one. As again, it seems like
Finney's still in the ball.
But, we continue to move on in this fight. This is game 2 of 6, folks. The matches will be going on throughout the day. 62 players left in this one. 35 duos. And you see Arkram and Falconer. It looks like they did a duo shockwave to try to fly across the map together.
Good teamwork.
As the frantic
Spades and
rotation
the
begins to move on
Cranes.
in, more Storm Surge will soon begin to come into play as well.
Jack, I have a question for you, man.
Yes.
Once these circles start closing in so small, what do you think is the play? To rotate in right away once it's revealed if you're far out, or to wait and be the last team?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left, what you have in your inventory, where you are at, the leaderboards as well. If I'm in a position where I know I need to make some ground up on the leaderboards, I want to rotate early and try to begin to spray back on the opponents to get some free eliminations.
Yes.
If you get the zone on you, you begin to just build on up and get that height so you can spray on down as well. In this one, though, again, all comes down to rotation. If you have nothing to rotate with and you're far away, I think you play late and hope someone else drops a launch pad near you and use that community pad to your advantage.
Yu Wang's gonna get sniped.
3 eliminations, sitting here with some very good materials, and definitely a very delicious loadout. Anyone with a heavy sniper and a blue SMG in a combat.
And remember, he started the game in Snobby Shores with that clutch when KBB did go down, so they're still in this one because
he still has that beautiful blue combat where he clutched it with, man.
Yes, he does, and all the materials he could ever ask for it. Nearly 100 builds in this one.
You see they're marking right now. I think they have a double heavy sniper combo.
They're either marking double heavy or they're saying, focus this, focus this.
Oh my gosh, dude.
We're going to find out soon enough. It literally looks like he's marking exactly. He's trying to look and see. Yep.
Oh, they do have
a double heavy sniper.
No way!
They see one. And
you guys saw the pyramid. This is exactly what Jack talked about earlier.
Mess
You
it
need
up.
2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one of those walls so that double sniper will not take you down.
But they've got the tools, the key to open all doors, as I put it. And this zone, Ninja,
It just moved over a mountain, man.
it just moved onto the side of the mountain, so high ground will be in play. But at the same time, Ninja,
Yeah, Illusion.
half of
What's
the low
up?
ground still in play, so it's not as bad a position.
Oh,
for
he
the
hit
low
that
ground
headshot
players.
with that
Here's looking
scar.
Mongrel, Mitro.
That's
Remember,
tough.
Mongrel did go down early on
Yo,
the
his
last game.
loadout,
Got back
dude.
on up 'cause he's burning
Alright,
through
pop him
materials
in.
very, very quickly.
Yo,
They're far
oh my
above
gosh.
the Storm Surge, so they're good for the moment, and there's
This
the
is
one
nuts.
from his teammate in Mitro. 64 total builds left.
His loadout,
Split
dude.
half and half match with one another, and then they go and collect the others.
Zay, where's Saf?
Making sure that you guys
Oh, Zaf's about to die.
Sap just sneaking up through with that shadow bomb. The spray coming in from Mongrel.
Come on, Mongrel.
Big bomb is hit as well. Everyone focusing these players on the outside. They've
Where
got
else
the
caught in
minigun
the stink?
firing too. The lobby now picking up quick as we move into
Oh
our
my
zone.
gosh, dude.
The storm is closing in, and that could be forcing everyone to get into where the safe zone is right now. It is moving in towards Pleasant Park. Guys, this is absolutely insane. 51 players still remain, by the way, in a circle this small.
Bro, I'm like tight, and I'm not even playing in it, dude.
Mitro on the bottom
I'm
right,
nervous
free
for
with
these
that minigun
players.
head. 631 bullets just sprayed down with
I want Mongrel to win. Yeah, I want that's a good person. I want Benji Savage. I mean, Benji Fishy or just Benji and Savage to win. Oh my gosh, that's so unfortunate, dude. Oh my gosh. 3 points after all those They had such a good loadout and everything,
Does
dude.
look like, remember early on, Elevate did go down there.
Blue looks so delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Zane Saf, do they
They're
do
so
it?
tempted.
Go for the launch pad there.
Well,
So many
me
materials. This is
too.
game-changing loot
It's a
right
good
now. They've
bit,
got the
boys.
builds to go for it if they want.
Yo, they're gonna.
Full combat shotgun.
Yo,
Zane
they're
is
so
untested.
tempted.
That's one of those risk versus reward plays that can help set them up for
Oh
two
my
victory
gosh.
royales in a row.
Yo, if they win the second game too, then it's over.
We know that was juicy loot.
They're making a statement saying, listen, we're from NA, we're here to play. Taking out the evil, they didn't know they took them out, but they're
Storm
definitely taking their
Surge.
loot.
Yeah, for sure. As they are still above this
So
Storm
great
Surge.
rotation items too. They both each have a launch pad, both have 2 shotgun grenades, and they're gonna ghost. He didn't get it though. They try to get both at the same
They
time.
didn't.
Gonna
Yeah,
be flying, and
it's fine though.
this is it, another massive rotation.
This is
Center
crazy,
plus
dude.
Park with 167 damage above the threshold, so they're looking pretty good right
Go
now.
on, sprays out.
The question is, are they gonna keep mid ground, go for low ground?
Yo,
High ground?
oh
What's
my.
the play?
Yo,
Off the launch pad.
that's so unfortunate.
Yes, he does again, and that
Oh
actually
my
works out.
gosh.
He hits his head on something, which takes him down from having to, fly all the way up and float and get beamed. As they're going to challenge high
They're
ground
gonna try
right
to
now.
push
Zane
high ground,
Saf
yeah.
looking to do what many would think was impossible, which is win back-to-back games in the stacked lobby. Just saw Falconer in the feed as well. Arkram with an elimination too. 19 duos left as we're moving towards the placement points, Ninja, and these duos know exactly that. 3 points if you make it in the top 15,
Oh
which
my
can be the
gosh,
difference between first and dead last.
What are they gonna do? Are they gonna prioritize rotation in and not taking damage, or are they gonna try to play it a little risky?
Vinny's
Go
still
for the limbs?
alive.
You're gonna be shooting, going for a limbs. Definitely open up to a lot of spray, shotgun shots, AR shots. Someone
Dubs and
someone
Mega
taking
are
the high
both
ground
still
out here.
alive.
So it all depends on
They're
how they're
both in
gonna play
phase
out
2.
that ball, man.
Bloom Falconer and Arkham are looking actually really strong. Their Red Rush and Snappy have the ultimate height.
Snappy and Red Rush on the high ground.
Oh!
For the play, the high ground.
Oh my gosh.
Take Willie
It's
Gay.
intense. Oh my gosh, he just killed him. Oh my gosh. Yo.
For 2 victory royales in a row. Saf is there as well, but Snappy just appeared.
Yo, oh my gosh, dude. Like, I'm shaking. Oh my gosh, dude.
Zayt right now
This is honestly crazy.
speed to the high ground, giving it to
Alright,
Snappy.
Zafe's down.
And he's
That's.
just gonna have to stay alive as long as possible, try to get some plays.
There's no Benji Fisher or Savage,
Obviously,
dude.
top
Ugh.
player. He can definitely make something happen, and I'm interested to see what he's gonna do.
Cease has been by himself since the first moment of this
Get the
game.
bandy
when
off, or I
Elevate
dropped
went
down. Very
at
nice.
98 players remaining, and he's somehow still alive.
Oh, but
There
Megs,
goes
I mean,
Mega.
Mega
We've got
and
Dead
Dubs
Rocks
are
and Item
down.
on the low ground. Lorwyn getting chopped down as well. Zayt with about 100
I just
HP.
don't want Zayt to win it, because if he wins 2 games out of 6, it's over. I just want Zayt to
Right now,
die.
he's held in the storm with 5 limbs, and he's gonna be eliminated from the back.
Wait, what?
Zayt taken down as well. Snap
Okay,
still
Zayt's
with the
dead.
high ground. Zex and Vinny and TSM.
I think
Crew
Zexer and Vinny are
looking
gonna
good,
win
and they're
this.
take it. They just took high ground. Snappy
I
damage
don't
rating.
want them to. Oh my gosh. They're winning, bro. Zay, I mean not Zay, Zexer and Vinny are winning this. There's no way. If they have a duo, if they both have good shotguns, there's no way they're
They want
losing.
those limbs.
Forward now with eliminations back to back.
How did you miss that pump shot?
Zexro and Vinny spraying from the high ground. It's
Oh
a
my
2 versus
gosh.
1. The player right on the edge of the zone. The shockwave into the air.
If this kid
And he's
clutches,
gonna
nah, he's
throw
not gonna
down
clutch
the
it.
moment. The spray coming on in. It's
Oh my gosh, dude. Zexro and Vinny, dude.
Takes game 2.
No way, dude. Oh my gosh.
You love to see it.
Wow.
The victory royale and 6 eliminations. Look at that. Vinny's hyped and Zexro looks like he was stunned. Got his fries.
Yo.
Fast food order.
Oh my gosh,
Thinking
dude.
about food.
Yo, let's see if the leaderboard does. Is it updated yet or no? Oh my gosh. Alright. Dubs and Mega are in second. Where's Benji and Savage are in 15th? Dude, they're gonna need a big game right here. Come on. Saf and Zay got it right now. Vinny and Zexo. Vinny and Zexo put up 0 in the first game, so these points are all from their last game. Mitra and Mongo, your guys' pick right there, boys. In 5th. Yo, let's see this. Epic Way on 40R Storm, Benji and Savage. I really want Benji and Savage to win. Aiden and Sean are dude, does anyone have 0? Oh my gosh, Barrel and 7SSK7. Septic and Clicks have 1, dude. Oh my gosh. Wait, let's just as well. Alright. Yeah, oh my gosh. boys. Wait, Zion doesn't have moderator yet? Zion, you got moderator.
Watch, and we're just 1/3 of the way done with
Yeah,
today's action, and it's already been fantastic.
Moderator too.
I could be here all night. These games are incredible.
Yep.
Zion, your moderator now, like
Illusion.
Illusion.
You guys want to be here, right? You guys want to be competing. Take notes.
Yeah.
Watch these players. Watch how they build. Watch the fights that they take, the way they rotate. And we'll see you guys here next year, man.
Well, guess what? Game number 2 ended with style with the North American duo of Vinny and Zexro taking it. They're on the floor. None other than Jordan Fisher.
Thank you so much, Courage. I appreciate that. NA showing up
The
and
two
taking
boys.
care
Yeah,
of
I
business.
know.
Games 1 and 2, Vinny and Zexro with a fantastic in. Both together, which is an incredible thing, right?
Oh my gosh, you. Yo, what do we do right now? Let's just watch this and until the next game starts. It'll probably be like 4 minutes. I can wait. I play this thing. It won't let me shoot. I'm spamming this button. Let me shoot. That's why it's all the video stream watch. I'm spamming this button. Alright, let's just wait until let's just play this until the game thing starts. I'm trash at this game. Like, actually. I just like doing from side to side like this. And just hoping that I can hit him. Oh, I missed that one. Nice shooting, 32% accuracy. That's good accuracy. Okay, let's watch the standings. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. This is crazy, dude.
With that performance, go from 0 points up to 17, Ninja, and that is the beauty of how this plays on out.
Oh my gosh, I need Benji and Savage to come back, bro. Benji and Savage, you're coming back.
As well as Serpent Hype, Darox, Item, Forwin, and Tux, Snappy, and Red Rush all there. While Zayt and Sav do have a nice little lead right now, nobody is safe from the.
There's
the rest of this
Benji,
lobby, I'll tell you
Benji and
that right now.
Savage.
Just take a look at the points, Courage. You got 11 points right. Benji and Mr.
For
Savage
your
are
Storm
solid
and
in the top
Energy
10.
Epic
Look
Whale.
at that. Storm,
Wolfgang
Epic Whale,
Crims
12
and
points.
Spades.
Daedra, M11Z, 12
Oh my
points,
gosh,
12
dude,
points, 12 points.
Ronaldo and Stiff.
All they need is 2 or 3 points, 2 or 3 extra eliminations right there. And
Oh
they'll
my
move up 6
gosh.
places. You know what I
Dude,
mean? So it's still
do you know
anyone's
what a
game,
spice
right? 2
bag
pop-off games, 1 pop-off game,
is?
boom, you're already in the top
No, it's a
5.
spice
Remember,
bag.
you get 50th place,
Should I look it up
11th place.
or no?
From that whole time in between, you win $100,000 as a duo.
Still.
But if you go from 10th up to 1st, it jumps
Should
all
I-
the way to $3 million. So
should
everyone,
I,
eyes on that top prize. We are just
Should I
1/3
look
of the
it up
way
or no?
through the action today, but I know we've had a lot of fun up here, Ninja. What an absolute blast. Ladies and gentlemen,
be here, man.
can we give a round of applause to Ninja for hopping in for some guest casting? What a great
I'm
job.
gonna refresh my stream.
Always a pleasure, brother, to be here. That's going to do it for us for
Alright, no
now
one cares
up here
about
on the
Ninja.
caster desk, but I know Zeke is down on the floor with some notes for you all.
Thank you guys
Oh, let's
so
get into
much,
this third game
man.
already.
What an awesome first 2 sets.
I think it's
of games
Irishing.
from Sap and Zane
Alright.
locking down the lobby to Zexro and Vinny just coming in super clutch. And of course, guys, you've been here. We got to see Ninja. He got to go ahead and commentate some games. So what I want to know from you
So what are you doing now?
is, have you guys had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? If so, let's just
I
hear
have.
it.
I know I have. Have you guys illusions on?
That was so-so. Let's pretend I didn't ask. Have you guys been enjoying yourselves? That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, we've got quite a bit more games left to get through, but, you know, if
Let me
you,
just refresh that.
you know I'm a big fan of everyone that loves Fortnite. It's all about bringing people together. And I like to say Fortnite fam. That's
Yeah,
my
you
thing.
guys want me to just
That's
like
what I
watch
do.
this, or you guys want me to play
And,
the
you know,
dumb
there's
game?
actually a lot of people
Pew,
from
pew,
around the
pew,
world that have come here to
pew,
compete,
pew,
to watch, to
pew.
be part of all of this.
Pew,
and
pew,
I thought,
pew.
what better way to give back to you guys than to
The
teach you
spicy
how to
chips
say
and
Fortnite
chicken.
from all around the world.
Nice.
So in just a moment, we're going to
Illusion,
take a
should
look
I
at the video,
play
and I can't
the
wait because,
the
this is
one
actually the
game
first time
where
I'm
I
seeing
shoot
this.
the
A lot of
Durburger
work went
things,
into
or should I
making this
just
happen.
watch
So I
it?
can't wait for us to watch this together. Let's take a look.
Yeah, what is this?
Hello Fortnite fam.
포타이트 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요.
우리 Fortnite 팀이야. Ne ho territorio.
Hva skjer av Fortnite-folk?
Jag är fan nu Fortnite.
Oh, no, alright.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
Fortnite 팬 여러분들.
안녕하세요.
What's up Fortnite fam?
Hey, chillin' Fortnite fans.
What's up Fortnite fam? Was geht Fortnite-Freunde?
What am I watching?
Yo, what's up Fortnite fam?
Are you trying to do the floss?
Sorry, I'm texting.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
What's up, Fortnite fam? What's up, Fortnite fam?
What's up Fortnite fam?
E aí, galera do Fortnite?
What's up, Fortnite fam?
G'day Fortnite fam.
What am I watching?
Bonjour, comment ça va les fans de Fortnite?
G'day, Fortnite fam.
Cheer up Fortnite fam. What up boys?
Wait, so what is this now?
That was even better than I thought it would be. Just embrace it. We, as a collective, are the Fortnite fam. Get used to it. We're here to stay. Now, guys, you know,
What
there's
is
a few more
that? I
things
have
wanna
no
take a look
idea,
at
bro.
before we hop back into
I'm just
the
here
next
to
game.
watch.
One of the things to kind of do if you're here or if you're at home, you've been watching, Ninja actually had a pretty dope hoodie, a World Cup kind of exclusive hoodie. Would you like one of those things? Would you like one of the crazy World Cup shirts that we have? You can totally get your hands on one. Head on over, retailroad.com. Get yourself a nice shirt. We got some hoodies.
Retail?
We got hats. We've even got
Retail?
the little drone
It's
that's
Mega
the battle
Mall.
bus. It looks amazing. The top balloon is actually the drone, so you've got the bus that's literally flying around. You best believe I'm going to pick one up and mess around with my family. They're not ready for it. But there you go. There's some on your screen. Also, that Drift shirt, by far, my favorite piece of merchandise ever. Those of you that really do know me, you know I love Drift. He's easily my favorite character. But just some cool things. If you're looking to get some World
Drift
Cup
is
exclusive
cool. I
thing,
like Drift too.
go ahead and take a look. Now,
For male
for
skin,
those
he's
of you who
cool.
have also been watching
Oh,
kind
I
of
like male
all
skins,
10 week
sure.
qualifiers long, you know we love Golden Boy. And there's actually one thing specifically he was kind of telling people as we were going through interviews. And that was, hey, when we get to New York, you're going to be in my hometown. Let's catch up and get a slice of pizza. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Zeke, what about like everyone else? Why is it just Golden Boy? Well, he's a Golden Boy and he's selfish and he wanted the pizza off for himself. Get called out. That's right. Now the world knows. But a few of those players actually took us up on the offer. They went out for some pizza. They had a night on the town. So let's
What
take
am
a
I
look together
watching?
and check this out.
This isn't the World Cup.
New York City. We got the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, the Empire State Building, and the first ever Fortnite World Cup final. I couldn't be more excited about the greatest Fortnite players from around the world coming to my hometown to
What
duke
am
it
I
out.
looking at?
But before the action started, I took World Cup qualifying players Aiden and Chinkin out to show them the Big Apple, starting with PC Gaming Cafe Waypoint. What's
This ain't Fortnite World Cup. I know, bro.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. All right, fellas, let's go and grab a drink. Let's go.
What should we do? Should we hop in a solo game or something?
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me.
Should I play this game? I didn't mean to click it. Might as well play it though. I'm cracked. Missed that boo-boo. I'm just holding it down. I'm cracked, boys. I'm not gonna go get that one. Bop, 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 bop. Cracked. I got cracked. Alright, should we watch a World Cup? Should we do this or should we just say solo? No, we will get it. What should we do, boys? Give me suggestions. Solo, this. Watch the World Cup. This game's getting boring. Should we watch him play chess, or should we solo?
If you have chemistry where you can play without even talking, you guys know what you're gonna do. That's like a team like that's gonna win. So
what you guys are gonna experience this weekend. This is the first Fortnite World
So what
Cup.
should you do, boys?
You're gonna be playing for millions of dollars potentially. Has that even set with you guys yet?
even if it's not me, I'm thinking there's gonna be millionaires after this tournament. There's gonna be millionaires.
Life-changing money.
I try not to be. I'm not like greedy about it or anything. It's really nice to see like people that nobody know about and they just blow up off of this.
All right, I'm gonna dive more into that, but I think it's time to get a slice of pizza.
Where do I live? My guy, where do I live?
Take you out for a good pizza.
We'll get some pizza.
To give everyone pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna show up with 2 giant boxes of pizza. Say I won't, Paula. Say I won't.
And I kept telling people, hey, I want to get a slice of pizza with you. You know, all the players. You know, like, So thank you guys
Where
so
I
much for
live,
coming on. I
Illusion.
really appreciate it. Obviously, this has been an incredible journey for you all. You're now on the precipice of one of the biggest events
That's
in
correct.
the history of all competitive gaming.
Do you know where's the question?
It was a fair chance for everybody, you know, open qualifiers. You could have no exposure, but if you're good, you get in the tournament. So I'm just really thankful to be here, and I'm gonna enjoy my time here.
Yeah, we just try to like make our fans happy. I'm really looking forward to play on the stage in front of 100,000 people.
Do you feel like the fans and how they've been supporting you all on this road to this?
West?
Do you feel like that adds a little bit to this pressure?
Honestly,
Like Western California?
For me, I feel more like happy to be here.
Because then you're a bit off. I'm a bit more
For
southern.
me or other players.
Even like
Fortnite's
Southern
grown so much.
California.
I just can't wait to see all like the crowd, and I know it's gonna get bigger. And
Yo,
bigger
I
and
love
bigger,
Aiden.
so.
Aiden is so
Fellas,
like
best of luck at the
chill,
Fortnite
cool.
World Cup this weekend. Seriously, nothing but the best for
Yeah.
you. But we're in the thick of things here in New York. So I think we got to get some more pizza. You guys down? All right, let's do it.
New York's got everything, and this weekend, most importantly, it's got the Fortnite World Cup. Now that these two have had their slice, let's see how they handle the competition.
Good guy, Golden
Let's
Boy.
go, boys.
You
Let's
gotta
go.
love
Let's
him.
go.
You
Let's go.
cannot.
I
He's
can't
just the
wait.
best, and it's really cool that he got to go out, hang out with Aiden.
It's
get some
crazy.
pizza,
There's
you know, just
adults
coordinate.
here.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
There's
Now,
adults
guys, there
watching
is actually
the World
a
Cup.
dynamic duo that we want to talk to. We actually have Jordan Fisher standing by. He's going to be
Yo,
chatting
can
with
we just
Knicks
watch
and
this thing
PFC.
already?
These guys
Like-
qualified back from the Brazilian region. They've got some things to say. So Jordan,
Knicks?
over to you.
Like red Knicks?
Thank you, my
LG
friend.
Knicks?
I've got Knicks and PFC
No,
here.
this
Knicks,
isn't.
you have been absolutely dominating.
Time is it for you?
in the last few weeks,
11:35.
Especially where the solos and the duos are concerned. Being the
Yep.
first Brazilian player to
11:35.
qualify for the World Cup, can you talk to me a little bit about the dynamic that the two of you share as partners?
Knicks, você estava dominando nas últimas semanas para
Yeah,
os
speaking English,
qualifiers
yeah.
da World Cup. Você pode falar um pouco sobre a dinâmica de vocês?
AM or PM?
O PFzinho
AM.
costuma jogar
It's
bem
about to be
agressivo,
lunchtime. It's about to be noon.
tentar pegar o máximo de eliminações possível.
PFZ and I, we try to
And you see it's a
play
bit like
as
light
aggressive as
outside.
possible
Are you
and
guys
get as
here?
many eliminations
You guys
as
able to
we
see?
can.
As you should in the name of Battle Royale right now. PFZ,
Do you guys see how it's
seem
like
to
light
balance out
outside?
the
There's a window
fiery
there.
kind of loose cannon nature
Hold
of
on.
Knicks, who is
I
obviously
can't
a
take my
dominant
camera
player,
with me.
you know, kind of helping him set
What am I
up
trying to
for
do?
a solid end game. What's it been like to work with such a young and fiery player like Knicks?
PFzinho, você parece que você consegue contrabalançar o estilo bem incendiante do Knicks. Então, como é que é isso para você fazer esse lado
It's
mais
7:35 p.m. Where do you live?
balanceado da dupla?
Basicamente eu tenho uma role de suporte, então eu meio que fico nas backlines.
Where do you live?
Vai na frente. Quando a gente
That's
tem um high
like
ground, por
8
exemplo,
hour
aí tem a função
difference.
de ficar
Where
embaixo
do you
batendo
live?
todo
Like
mundo e eu controlando o
China,
high ground.
Ireland,
Basicamente é um
thingy?
lado mais estratégico.
Greenland?
Ele é
I
um
guessed
lado
it.
mais
Ireland.
agressivo.
I'm cracked.
Basically, I have more of a support role. Whenever we're in high ground, I'm just more in the background, supporting him. Like he has a more aggressive role.
Setting him up.
Yeah.
To fire the loose cannon at the end. It reminds me of the very W key
What
in a
am I
West that
watching?
I play on all the time, and that has really, just got me cranking my 90s on a regular basis. You know about that courage, right? Am I right? Back to you.
What?
Whoa.
Okay.
Jordan's back to me.
Ireland, not
Just
Green.
how
I
much
said,
of the Parmesan
alright, I
with
said,
the running.
I said, where do you live? China,
Also, big shout out to
Ireland,
Nix
Greenland?
PFZ.
I said
actually
Ireland.
chatted with
I
Nix
said
very quickly.
Ireland.
He walked up and was like, "Hi, I'm Nix," and I'm thinking this guy knows how to talk. So I talked a bunch of stuff, told him much I loved him. Turns out he didn't understand any of it, so I had to get a translator and tell him that I love him. But that's how things go. Now, of course, guys, I know what you want. You want more games. We have 4 more on deck. So I think for now, we're going to send it back up to Golden Boy and Monster. They're going to get us into these games. So how's CJ Mike Brown? Play us in.
You kidding me? I'm getting to Fortnite. If someone starts to take the L right now.
All right, huge shout out to DJ Mike Brown, spinning the ones and twos here at the Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Here,
Golden
dude.
Boy alongside Masa Face, Boricua Boys back at it again, looking to bring you the fun as we have games 3 and 4 on deck. And so far, this has been one of the most exciting events I've ever been to. That game 1 was ridiculous.
Yo, Psycho,
Game
did
2
you get me a
cannot
supported
compare to
creator code?
No, it didn't. I thought for a
I
second
know,
we were gonna see
dude.
back-to-back performances from Zayt and Sap. And
Did you
I mean,
give me
we
a supported
honestly
creator
did.
code or
Everyone
no?
that was in the top 10 contestant,
If you didn't,
even
it's fine.
Miz and Daedra, they were performing. We saw them cut it all the way
We'll
through.
just put
And
it-
it's that level of consistency
Yeah.
that's going to cut the difference in making it
take
all
it.
the way through the top 10 and being a World Cup winner.
What I've loved seeing is that standings page, top 10, international through and through. You got the Japanese players popping off, European players popping off, players from New Zealand. Everyone's putting in every little bit they can. But folks, it's now time for game number 3. The players are all loaded
Alright,
up
but
in
you
the
said
battle
you-
bus,
never mind.
and we are about to take off.
Yo,
Let's see
finally.
who's going to get that much closer to raising the trophy and being your Fortnite World Champions of Duos. Here we go.
Keep it going, Golden Boy, because we are jumping into game 3 as these cameras populate your favorite competitors are here. They've made it this far. It's the duo competition. If you were nervous before, hopefully they kicked the bucket over this little break here, and they're back, and they're recuperating.
I know I practically kicked the bucket after Vinny and Zetro won game 2, man. I was feeling
All right,
it,
bro.
man. It was nuts.
Let's go.
And there they are
Crazy.
on your screen. So the drop for the bus here, it's going to be a north to south one going right over that ice biome. It's going to cut pretty much center of the map there. And Vinny and Zextro, I'm very happy that they're performing this well, Monster. This is a duo that had so much success. Even going into the World Cup qualifiers, we all were like, yeah, this is a duo.
No one's
that
on any
definitely should
soccer
make it.
stadium?
This is a duo that, hey, they could even
They're
win the
drunk?
whole thing.
Yeah.
Then tragedy struck as Zextro had a few problems with arthritis and different things with his hands, and I'm make sure I'm getting that right. And I'm just bummed out about that. Good to see them here showing up, man. That's huge.
I mean, that's what you expect of our competitive veterans, specifically Zextro, Vinny. They go back to as many of the LAN tournaments that we've seen, as does Zayt and Sap. But anyways,
Yuang already got someone.
in here we have Yuang,
He got
KBB. He's going to take
Mexi.
down Mexi. Is Scram close by? Is he close enough? And this is a battle going down in Snobby Shores. So off the rip here, we have players getting dropped. That's actually going to be our first elimination. Lucky for us to catch that one. But there's shots coming in from the Viking Island right up above. And he just kind of turns a corner. Shoots him up, catches that full.
Hey, look. Illusion.
A little wild, man. It's like just getting the bearings all together here, I think, for the players as well. That moment where they can just have that conversation. What are they going to do? How are they going to just implement their strategy going into the next game? What is that strategy going to be? Do you mix it up? Do you change the drop spots? These are things that are going to be so important for these players. The time that they can take to just communicate with one another. Now Scram looking to be potentially in a world of hurt here. We heard from Nyx, PFZin earlier on. This is the Brazilian duo. I don't think they know that. Yes, Scram, they're going to be on the hunt for him, so they know that he's around here. They're just trying to sniff him out.
Yeah,
this man's already has a fantastic loadout.
Specifically when we
PFZin and Nyx.
The Brazilian duos, the Brazilian players, these guys qualified, and they qualified with heavy
Who's your favorite streamer?
elimination. Nyx especially being one of our
What's their code?
only players to like literally qualify
like
as hard as you can in the for the weekend.
He was at it each and every week. You constantly saw him at the top every single time. It was so impressive, and
skin
also
is that?
Qualified for solo, so we'll be seeing Nyx tomorrow. And then you got Scram. He's got 2 eliminations, but he's just hiding this one out. He hears them making all that ruckus, all the noise around him. And Scram just does not want to give up his position. Perhaps he grabbed his teammate's reboot card. He's maybe looking for that play. But Nyx and PFZin, they have to have an idea of where he's going to be located here.
Yeah, he does not want to give up his position here. He's actually just hiding in the basement right now, hoping that these guys just kind of blow by like dust in the wind right here. As Nyx and PFZin, they think it's clear. They think it's all good because they came in and they just wrapped up one of the other players.
Well, I thank you, but I don't understand how you can support me.
Here. So Scram,
I don't have a support creator code. I guess you can subscribe and
this powerhouse duo, this
he
Brazilian
likes
duo,
and do views, so thank you.
their way through and make their way to
And
the
Snobby
zone.
is
And
terrible.
They definitely will, because they're getting a lot of resources out of this. Scram over in the distance. He's going to be out of there, but now we're making our way over to the action. It's happening with 7SSK7. Got Spades and Crims. Now looking to
7SSK7 is really good, even though he doesn't have any points. This whole thing, he's still really,
challenge there and trying to use that advantage from the download, a little bit of that right hand, right? Just see if you can get a peek in there. Does get tagged up, Crims. Guy does back away there. Does manage to build out. And Spades is gonna.
I can't wait to see like Bucky FPS tomorrow.
So just right now playing for that positioning, and I like the fact that they're using these, the natural high grounds, right? Get to the top, hold it down. Don't really focus too much on just trying to get in their face quite yet. Give yourself that moment of opportunity and really get a lay of the land, and then going for the engagement.
I don't know what you're talking
absolutely. The best duos will try their best to isolate their opponents, really force them into very weird situations like this, force the 1v1s, and hopefully get those free shots, and then pursue the push here. So again, look at how now they're split up again. So Spades and Crims are doing a great job here, pressuring and isolating their opponents right now. And so far, they're definitely dictating the pace of battle here.
Yeah,
that's what they want to continue to do.
Obey Nyx? That's not obey Nyx.
Plain and simple, right?
It's just
any kind of movement there.
Nyx. Yo, what's up, Zion?
They're looking.
They're gone for a while. Welcome back.
What the play is, what is the movement going to be? But Crims and Spades are not going to allow them that opportunity to breathe. That's going to be the down there. Crims managing to knock down Jamside. He's looking for 7SSK7 around the corner, and that's going to be the elimination registered. Both players.
7SSK7's out again, dude.
What a clean push right there. Crims and Spades have so much to prove here, because when they qualified, they were kind of looked down on, like, wait a second, was it luck? Was it not? No, they're here to show it off and show why they're at the World Cup Finals. But now,
shown in those boxes? No.
We saw them have a great game one, came out top 10, and they're still in the running. They're in about the top 10.
Zion, I gave you
based off of eliminations, not necessarily picking up
moderator.
Too many placement points.
LG Nyx is obeying Nyx, yeah. I know that.
Up these players at these points
but no, this is just
like
Nyx. This isn't obey / Luminosity.
Isn't Daedra? They linger about it. I love the fact that you go to this hot spot here, so there is going to be a bunch of free items that you're going to be able to pick up on. Also, you're going to have that circle advantage. It's right there, so you don't got to worry too much. You can continue to focus on looting. High ground has been lost, though. Miz needs to be careful. Where's Daedra at? He's going to be right next to him, trying to get these angles.
So they have to stick together. Looking for the sound cues right here. Can they find their opponent, catch a nice little low ground peek here? Low ground is definitely underrated. If you can just kind of peek out, catch a big shot, you're almost guaranteed a headshot, which is a big multiplier.
Yeah, players don't really think about that, right? Like you always see Fortnite players go after the high ground. That's the bread and butter for a lot of players that play this game. But you know better than most that the low ground can pay dividends for you if you know how to take advantage of that positioning, and maybe some overzealous players to try and get aggressive on you. You got Gustavo.
He's got a purse on his butt.
I'm actually very interested to see if Gustavo's going to lead this push here, because specifically between these two players right here, this duo, this Brazilian duo, Gustavo doesn't necessarily lead the pushes. It's Wishy. Wishy's the aggressive one here, so he has the ultimate high. He's always looking for the shot. What they're going to do is it's just a nice standoff.
Yeah, and that's this whole event, right? Players have just been very cautious about what they want to do. They're not trying to get too aggressive in these fights. They know what's on the line here. Millions in prizing is on the line. You do not want to make a bad decision. Be one of those teams that are eliminated out early on. But Gustavo's going to be putting shots down. Focusing this player, forcing him to actually build up. He has no builds to work with as well. 19 HP remaining, and just a hope and a prayer, but unfortunately for him, that was not going to be enough.
Combats.
Wishy isn't going to happen for him either. And Miz, he's feeling it. That's going to be 2 elims for this duo.
You gotta love the snarky little smirk right there on his face when you get those 2 points. Feels so good.
It's really good. It feels really good. And then Volks and Parpy. And look at this. Parpy actually dealing with this battle. And this other player that actually got the high ground against him was focus firing on Volks. Parpy pushing back here. I wonder, you get split up like this, but Volks and Parpy, they love playing
Z just killed Hunter.
Aggressive
style. Lexi just killed Chicken.
They'll box you out if they need to.
Yeah, without a doubt, this duo was unmatched when it came down to eliminations in the qualifying rounds. They had the most, actually, and even pulled off a consecutive 5 victories in 8 games to qualify for one of the weekends. Volks and Parpy, another kind of reference to Game 1. They had a great Game 1. We saw them picking up duos, but we haven't seen them necessarily make it through the end game.
So
All they have to do is kind of slow it down here, and that's what they're trying to do, but being split up is terrible.
Also, in the distance, I just want to make note, Wolfie's a very aggro controller player. He's another one. I think that we've seen a fun mixture of players that look to get that safe approach to the game, and then others that just want to take early fights, get some points early on, because maybe they're playing that early game strategy rather than like focusing so hard. Like if you get late game, that's great, but you do want to rack up a few eliminations. Look how low the points are that have been thus far in games 1 and 2. Get yourself a few elims and then maybe manage to make it to that top 15, which is very hard given how many players have stayed alive in this game. Games 1 and 2, we were at
where are this is like making me nervous. Where is
just waiting for movement.
Savage and Benji, dude?
Storm surge kicks in, right? Does damage
I'm
to players.
scared.
Crew and Chaplains, one of my picks to watch. Have sort of been struggling in the format so far. I guess when the real pressure's on, you know, the environment shifts, right? Everything changes.
That's right. Everything changes here, and Crew does manage to get that shot off, or attempted to, with that tactical shotgun. It was not going to get the connection necessary there, but it did put the fear in the player to have to
I'm
back
scared,
away.
dude.
Players well
I don't see Savage or Benji.
Benji get out of.
Just check. You know, think. So like, I just want Benji and Savage to do well.
Right through your builds, it really is annoying to go against. And speaking about the stinkers here, Epic Whale's under pressure right now, and that's just going to chunk him down.
I'm back,
they force him off of the campfire.
Yo, I don't see Benji or Savage anywhere, my
You're only going to get so much time with that campfire. Epic Whale, along with 40R Storm. This is a week 10 qualified
gosh,
duo.
dude, where are they?
Possibly have it happen, and they
I'm
managed
nervous,
to pull it off.
bro. I'm nervous.
Maybe this could be
Just
the game
no
for them.
Benji.
Another dominating
Just
duo
no Savage.
in the scene. Airwalks and Nikov. Airwalks winning the Pro-Am yesterday 2 times now. This is a whole new ball game. Best players in the world in this lobby. It's not going to be a cakewalk, and he knows that. It hasn't been the best run thus far for
Like,
Airwalks
I
and Nico.
love Benji.
Their last
Fortnite put out these things where you could like where there's like their journey to the World Cup, and Benji's just like so like touching. Like, I just want Benji.
They were struggling so close on the cusp every single weekend, so close to qualifying. It was 5 placements, they were 6 or so like that. It was that close for them. But jumping in here, Crew is going to put some pressure down, and it looks like his teammate has been traded out as well. He's already gone.
Also going to see some eliminations over in the feed as well. You got Crew who just cleaned up on Volks, but Septic took out X-Mend. And then I think I saw
Benji and
XXM
Savage
pop
are
up there on
live.
the receiving end of a shot there, so we'll be out of the action as well. Crew by himself has 1 elimination. Going to be looking to get as many points as possible. Now we're going to be sitting with 40 duos left alive. We're going into the next circle here in just a little bit. It's going to start to collapse. Salty Springs is going to be the...
I'm not going to do that.
Of it. Sticking around there, so maybe trying to get some last-minute loot, perhaps. We'll have to see.
Here is Parpy looking for that peak.
Pop the minis.
Volks and Parpy always tend to stay together, but wait a second, that was a tricky little shockwave right there. He did try to sneak his way into the build. He takes the wall. What are you going to do with it? Crew still looking for the replacement here. He gets it on land, takes the wall. 184. Crew's excitement, you can feel it from here. That was a huge shot.
Wow.
With the new tactical shot in the legendary.
That's right. When you're feeling it, man. He went right for the fight. Ambitious, the young player there from Sweden, 15 years of age, man, and he's playing for millions of dollars.
Where's Benji?
So many of these
Where's
players,
Savage?
they're just young ones. We have a lot of young fans here in the arena today. Maybe next year this could be them. And then you got a few other.
No, at least one of them has to be alive, dude.
As well as Funk Mongrel, Mitro.
It's only 6 games to play. Dying once. So sad.
No eliminations to their name thus far. I mentioned Wolfie's aggro controller player. He went right for Nyx and just take him out on that one.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Wolfie hopefully catch some more highlights before the weekend's over. Touch base with him.
Mitro.
Great kid.
Killed
definitely enthusiastic about being here at the World Cup, and he feels totally prepared. He's ready to represent. He's one of the few controller players to actually qualify for this weekend. This is a big weekend for a lot of players, obviously, clearly. Here you have Cease and Elevate. They haven't found their rhythm.
They've been a little quiet, man. They won WSOE, a great duo that has had success in the past, but this has just not been their game so far. Got to get something to turn it around. The talent is certainly there. I think I saw someone on the Fortnite competitive Reddit mention, why is no one talking about Cease and Elevate? And I think it's just important to note that in order for us to talk about it, they got to start doing some things. And I think games 1 and 2 has not been their game.
I see Mr. Savage and Benji, dude. Oh my gosh, boys. Oh my gosh.
A lot of players were not necessarily revealing strategy, but oh, that's a huge shot on Zip.
Oh my gosh.
Mitro sends one flying down the field right there.
Oh my gosh.
Dear me. All right, so back into the action at hand. We're going to have 36 duos.
Mr. Savage and Benji, dude.
Notable names, obviously, Mega and Dubs. Benji Fishy, Mr. Savage. A lot of people in the crowd pop for Benji Fishy when he walk out, as well as Mr. Savage. For due reason, this is a stupendous duo.
Let's go, let's go.
Fishy and Mr. Savage.
Nice stuff.
Big shot right there. These double snipes, you gotta be careful. There's no standing still in a box here because you might eat one right there. They line up another.
Right.
Come on.
Not quite successful that time
let's
around.
Go, let's go, let's go.
All damage matters. Storm
Got this,
Surge,
boys.
You want to be dealing damage. You cannot stay idle. There are no free passes at the World Cup.
Look what happened in game 1, man. The Storm Surge claimed a
Come
lot
on,
of
Savage
victims.
and Benji, let's go. Let's go.
In fights. You cannot stay still. There's Fwexy and Letwick on the move. Nyrox right behind him. Cooler organization.
Right, the 269
is going to be down. Just saw that one off on the side. Mr. Savage now having to deal with a player that engaged on him. Gonna get built above. He just needs to wait this one out here, but Benji does get cleaned up. Yeah, that was going to be Flexi.
And that was such a sneaky ambush right there. He used his shadow bomb, pushed up. Notice Benji was kind of over-peeking, harassing players with that sniper. You cannot hold down scope right there. He ate a shotgun to the face, and that's why Benji goes down. And I love what Savage did here. He just went for high ground. He had to immediately get out of there and leave his duo behind. So what can Mr. Savage do? One of the best mechanical players here today.
Come on, Savage.
What can he do by himself?
That's what Mr. Benji. Come on.
It's not going to be easy. Not with a lobby like this.
Drop my controller.
At this point in time, he's really just looking to play the keep away game. Maybe he can pick off a player with that heavy sniper, get an elimination.
Just get some placements.
Right
Already got an Elam.
Nowhere near getting the placement
not very
currently.
good, but we just need.
We
can get 2 Elams or the first placements. Placement's gonna be a while though. There's gonna need to be like 40 more people, 40 more deaths. It's gotta get like top 15 people.
For so many players, they're starting to make the moves right
now.
now.
They need 18 more duos to die.
This is a team we want to watch right now during this rotation. Mongrel and Nitro. They are masters at executing, especially when they have mobility like this to cut across the field. They are on the hunt right now, and there's no reason for them to rush. Once they spot out someone, they're gonna pounce. They're gonna jump on that target.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for you to make that mistake. And with the nerves at an all-time high here, players are certainly gonna make that error in judgment. Saw it happen in scrims when we were looking at players.
Oh my gosh,
dude!
dude.
So much at stake here, but there's the launch pad. It's gonna go out now. Need to be wary of getting beamed in the sky. So many times you think that you're just going to be sailing away with no problem, not a care in the world, and then you just end up losing all of your shields, all of your HP, and then that's it. You're done.
I've seen it countless number of times. People tweet out,
you
know, you fly across, you get taken out the sky, but it's all about timing. Neither Mitro nor Mongrel were shot once on that rotation, and it was masterfully done right there. And whoa, it looks like they're tracking so beautifully. Catches someone trying to just kind of rotate on by the shadow bomb, but that was not enough.
You were not safe from the shadows there, buddy. Another thing, too, was that when they were out of position,
they have no rotation, though.
They
have no launches, they have traps.
Right?
Where's Savage?
With one another, the communication, you need to have it when you're getting down to these final moments. 25 duos are going to still be standing here. You got Calculator and Macwood. They're going to have that high ground up above. You shouldn't be comfortable just yet.
I don't see him.
Because anything can happen here.
Look
at where that next circle is going to be going. Moves need to be made.
With that RPG, I mean, they can basically take high ground at any given moment.
Mega! Mega killed Mongrel and Mitro, dude. Oh my gosh.
For Macwood. Macwood did say he's the fragger of the duo. We'll see if Calculator can keep up right now.
Mega killed Epic Whale now. Oh my gosh. Boys, Mega is doing it.
He really does, man. He's a character without a doubt. But right now, there's no fun and games to be had. This is Game 3 of the Fortnite World Cup Finals. It's time to put up or shut up for a lot of these players.
Look at that, wasting no extra mats. They do not waste more than they have to.
This was earlier on.
Oh my gosh, Dubs killed Mongrel and Mitro.
Mongrel and Mitro. There you have it. Out of the game once again. That duo, European powerhouse, gonna pay there to Dubs and Mega.
Far so good. Macwood again just holding this positioning right here. He is going to get blocked out with his teammate accidentally, but it's all good. This is still his ground to control right now. They have clear control of the skies here.
And they have a ton of builds to work with as well, Monster. 4 eliminations for Macwood. A great game for him thus far. That's 4 points for this duo, but he's going to be taking some shots. Has to be careful there. There you can see the lay of the land, Monster.
For Savage.
Yeah, placement thresholds
For
will
Savage.
There goes the storm
I don't see.
I
see Savage.
Did
Savage just die?
Zate is going to wrap up right here as Keys goes down as well, and the shots are flying. You can just look at the overhead, the chaos that's going on in the mid-ground specifically.
And look who's still in this, Saf. They're going to be in first place. If they keep this going, another dominant game for them, another high-placing game could be the difference maker to keep them in that first place position. Up on the high ground, Calculator and Macwood putting down shots yet again.
Calculator and Macwood are going to win this game.
Comfortable whatsoever. Look at the names that are here, though. The Rockets now starting to fly by Wolfies. Wolfies having to defend himself. Saint's going to be out of this one, so now it's going to be up to Saf. And Saf, he had to see his teammate go down, but his back's going to be to the storm there. Now looking at Mega, who's waiting this one out. He knows on the right side of your screen, you can see it down low.
Oh my gosh, dude. Macwood and Calculator.
He has to disengage. And there's Saf, who just lost his teammate Zafe. Now he's going to be running this one solo. And then up above, it's Macwood and Calculator. This whole time, they picked up 3 eliminations from that whole exchange, Monster.
That's exactly where you want to be. They're still putting this pressure down.
You got the blue combat.
He's looking for one, but it's Vinny who's going to take him out right there. So Vinny's going to find his first elimination, and he has so much health.
Macwood and Calculator are winning. There's no not bad sniper and
And now Oslo, bad sniper, one of the few duos that are still left in this game right here. Arkham
not bad
with the
snipers,
masterful rotation, he's still in as well. Bad snipers and 11 eliminations with Oslo here.
Wow, unreal stuff. Bad sniper is going to be out of this one. Macwood and Calculator still owning the high ground on the mid. Down below, Dubs and Mega, one of the premier duos here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Could they get the high ground and wrestle the control away from Calculator and Macwood?
It's going to be Macwood and Mega. I mean, Macwood and Calculator and Mega and Dubs.
Going on above here because Macwood and Calculator, they have their eyes on Dubs and Mega. They do not want to give them that freedom to dictate where they want to go. They want to try and pinch them. Arkram just eliminated Vinny on that. And it's going to be Oslo and Arkram down low. But you're going to have a clash, a 2v2 in the high and in the mid ground. And Dubs and Mega feeling that pressure, needing to just dial back.
Come on, Macwood. I want Macwood and Calculator in this. I'd rather than kill some plays.
The play here certainly has just been defense, defense, defense.
Yes, that's right. Oslo's now left by himself. All he has to do is time this fighter fight, so long as he doesn't bother them. But Dubs and Mega try to go for the high ground and make a fatal error. They fall to the low here, Golden Boy.
This isn't looking good there. Mega and Dubs, they have the low ground, the ultimate low ground. Oslo's going to be outside, but they get the elimination. Calculator.
It's going to be
high ground, and that's the victory royale. Macwood pops off in game 3. 7 eliminations for him.
All right, boys, that's an edition. Boys, I'll be back later tonight, maybe.